if you've been playing Mineplex the last year now, or even 2 years, or 5 years, basically you've been playing since, like, 2017, you've been knowing the server has been on a heavy decline. Actually, it's been very heavy. It's been to the point where less than 100 people are playing on the server now, which is really concerning, and people are asking the question now when Mineplex is going to die, or when it's going to shut down. Because, or when, and how, why, like, when is it going to happen? You know, all these questions that people are asking, because this started back in January of this year, 2023, when I think the server was just down, like DDoS attacked, and people were like, oh, it's Mineplex is dead now, it can't ever be revived again, like this is a falling point. Not really, because people are still playing. There's always still gonna be an audience. I know I'm not here just to rant about this type of thing, because I know I can either rant and rant and rant all I want. I can make hours upon hours of just me ranting, but I'm not gonna do that. Instead, we're going to be looking at, is Mineplex going to be shutting down this year in 2023? Because ever since in January, people have been talking about that. I'm looking into forums, and I'm seeing people saying that, like, when's it going to end? Is it going to end in 2023 or 2024? People are saying that it's going to end by, end of this year, 2023. Some people are saying that's going to be ending in 2024. If you look at, the numbers here, and I don't have the numbers, I don't think Mineplex even provides numbers, because, like, on their website, it always says 0 players on Java, so I don't think they're reliable on numbers. But if we look at what Mineplex is doing to stay afloat, or why they're still relevant, and still, the server is still up, and when I mean relevant, I mean, why people still are on the server to begin with. Like, why do I still play on Mineplex? Why do I still make videos on the server? Why do people still hang out in the lobby if there's nothing to do? Well, it's because for most people who play in the lobby, they just like to hang out. Mineplex is a very, place where you can just talk to people. It's a very, very open community. People like to talk about many stuff. I've seen the chat, because I hang out in the lobby. I see people talk about all sorts of stuff, and it ranges from just talking about the games and Minecraft or whatever's relevant in memes or whatever, but some of the conversations get kind of, adult, very political, and that's where the staff comes in and says, no, keep it family friendly, kid friendly, whatever, because yeah, it kind of gets there. Everyone who plays on Mineplex now is over the age of 18. I'm just guessing. I mean, there are still actual children who play. I see the low levels. Where I'm going with that is that I think Mineplex, the people understand that, and they just want to have a place where you can just talk. I feel like that's what it is. People, they're dedicated to the server, and not gonna, leave until this server ends. And that kind of leads to my second point, which is, how is the servers are funded? How are they funded? Because how much money does it take to run Mineplex? I don't know. You probably don't know. No one knows unless we actually work in our financial department, because I don't think they're even release those numbers anytime soon, even after the server shuts down, whenever that is. But when you look at the financials of Mineplex, most of the money comes from Immortal, which is no surprise if you've been on the server. There's all Immortals on the server. Most people just buy the rank every month, but the server is pretty much only alive because of the Immortal rank. That's the reason why people are actually buying that. That's what's keeping the server afloat. Granted, I don't know if people are donating to the server. That could honestly be another contributing factor, because, I've not heard a single person talk about Mineplex in a positive light, in a decade, because anyone that talks about it on YouTube is being just critical of it. Me now, I'm being very critical of it. Doesn't mean I hate the server, no. I just don't want to see the server fall off any harder, or to a point of it's going to close, because I know, eventually it does have to close. Nothing lasts forever, but should it close is a real question, because is there any, reason for it to exist? In the grand Minecraft world, is there any reason to be on Mineplex, to record on Mineplex, to for even to exist anymore? When you look at Hypixel, there's a big reason. It has a great YouTube economy, people make content on there all the time, Everyone goes on there to play the games. It's a healthy player base, constant updates, and the staff team are always working on every game, all the big games, constantly. And it's like, is that the case for Mineplex? Because back when Mineplex first started, the trend was these quick mini games. That's not the case anymore. That trend died ages ago. When Hypixel released Bed Wars in the prototype lobby, that's when Mineplex died. That's when it became dead. It became irrelevant because they didn't follow through. They tried and failed. They didn't understand why Hypixel was so successful. Hypixel is the master of creating these games that innovate the gaming scene in Minecraft, and makes content creators want to go to it because it's new and fresh and keeps people interested. People always want to see the newest thing. People don't like watching stuff that's old from like a very long time ago in the sense of YouTube. You know, like why would you want to watch someone from like 2007? You know, people want to watch, you know, people from now in 2023 and the newest stuff that's coming out in 2023 because it's new, it's fresh, it's interesting. Mineplex is none of those things. They've been doing the same stick for as long as they've been created, as long as they've been existing, and they've yet to change. They're a server that pretty much is a story of a server that can never change, of a owner that pretty much has given up all hope and just gets the money and the paycheck, basically. And the players are just on for nostalgic reasons. Like, I'm on it because I record my paintball series. Now, if Mineplex ever shuts down, which I don't think is happening in 2023, because as long as they keep getting money, then they'll keep staying up. Also, Mineplex is a very recognizable name. They're big on Bedrock, so, you know, they were the Minecraft server on Java that had 50,000 players, the first server to do that ever. And yeah, that's why they're so gonna say they're a historical server in air quotes for that one thing many years ago. No one on the staff team has even hinted that they're shutting down. Anytime they talk about it is to deny people who are saying that it is, saying that no, there's nothing confirmed yet, nothing yet. But the one thing we do know for sure is that we Mineplexians like to stick to the end, you know? I'm not going anywhere on the server, I'm staying until the server actually shuts down, the day it shuts down, because I've been there since the start-ish. Like I said, I've been around on Mineplex since 2014, I've seen the server change a lot. A lot of good, and a whole lot of bad, and yeah, I'm sticking to it to the end. It's my server, it's my home server, the first server ever joined, so I have a lot of memories on it, a lot of good times, and I'm planning to stick around to the end. This is how I feel. I know a lot of people disagree. I mean, clearly, you know, over 50,000 people have left the server and never to return, which is really astonishing, but yeah, it's just how it is. I guess I did rant, because I'm looking at the recording, and it's been quite a long time. I'm going to go now. If you guys do it, hit the like button, subscribe. Do you think Mineplex is going to shut down this year, or next year, or in 2025? Comment down below, because obviously people have a lot to say on this. People are always talking about this, because it's such an interesting thing to talk about. But I'm going to go now, so goodbye everyone.